All right. All right. All right. So we are going to try to speed through animal care here. A lot of tonight might be you guys just focused on moi, and my rosy red cheeks that for some reason managed to get a little bit toasted in today's sunny weather.
Yeah, you got toasted by getting too close to the fire.
Did you just like the live? It's fine. What is your problem? Alright. So we'll start out with the troublemaker.
No, she's in here.
No, this one's the real troublemaker. This gal is Gem. Gem is a Brazilian blue tarantula. Her water is not half bad this time. She is a cantankerous. Well, actually, it's not even a she. It's a he. And he is super bald because yesterday he decided that he was going to go on a trip trying to find a she. Which is kind of typical of this species, of any species, really. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. An adult male who is looking for the sexy time. You're not going to give him the sexy time.
For the food time.
No, he is not looking. Oh, wait, you say Oliver's looking for the food?
I said she's looking for the food.
Yeah, well, she can keep looking. We're going to try to get through tonight quickly. I am exhausted. I'm exhausted because some idiot, and I will call them an idiot because they're an idiot for doing this, decided that they were going to go throw away a lithium battery. And of course, because they threw it away, it wound up at my work.
She is so cute.
So this right here is our good little boy. This is Blue. Blue is also a male Brazilian blue tarantula. You can see a little kill mat right there. Where Brazilian blue tarantulas, just like any tarantula, typically do what I call a booty dance when they get themselves a meal. And they'll sit there and they'll mat down the area that they're in. I don't know if it's their equivalent of being happy. I just know that it looks like a dance. Before we go and spritz this little guy, I'm going to put the lid over it somewhat so he can't make a direct escape.
I ate too much.
There we go. They are tropical. They need to have high humidity, which means you do make yourself a little bit vulnerable to escapes when you got to water their cages, but that's on any critter you keep in a plastic. This right here is probably one of the easiest animals you can own. You know, just so long as you don't try to touch its stinger. This is an Asian forest scorpion. They are fairly docile. She does try to give me the business every once in a while, but she has definitely eaten all of her food. Look at that chunkiness. Beautiful creature. Beautiful. Now, care for this animal is, it's again, pretty straightforward. This particular species of critter can be kept at temperatures ranging between 70 to 80 without incident. The warmer the temperatures, the more active it'll be. Although she seems plenty active at 75, which is what we keep our room temperature at. Fine!
What is she doing?
She's backing underneath her hide, which is also her little swimming pool.
I thought you were talking about Justice at first.
Oh, that is a good... Did you get in the garbage? Duchess, for once you're being the good child.
What, Oliver, do?
He has got into the garbage.
Really, Oliver?
I heard a crunchy... He probably ate a fucking chicken bone.
Oliver!
Let me go count the chicken bones.
God.
Yeah, he ate a chicken bone. Oliver! You bad dog! How do you expect to get treats when you're acting like that? Hi, Mr. Krabs. All right, Mr. Krabs. Here we go. This little spood, if you can see it, it's right there, is our Harpictera pulchrites. We need to give it a little mist so it has something to potentially drink. Don't want to water it too much because it is an arid species, but because it has left us no choice, we've got to put a little bit of water on its webbing and hope to God it gets to it in time. If not, it can always get its moisture from its prey items, which is not what I consider to be the best option, really. That leaves you open to the potential of your animal drying out too much, and although pulchrites are a arid species, you can wind up killing them by not giving them enough moisture. Fun times. Not really. Don't do that. Okay. Now this girl just finished her food yesterday. We watched yesterday as she picked off the last cricket in her cage. We are utilizing the new phone for all of this. So hopefully, do you want a Krabby Patty? No thanks. Unfortunately, I am watching my weight.
Or you could just say you're full from dinner.
Well, I am full from dinner, but I'm also watching my weight.
Oh yeah, Mom sent me a message this morning.
Yeah, what'd she say?
I forgot to tell you, but Dad says you're looking like you lose a little weight.
Little weight. Anyway.
Spiders?
Tarantulas. This right here is one of our more pretty tarantulas. She's also getting a little bit aggressive, if you know what I mean. So we will be fiddling in her cage, but hopefully she will not be going after our digits. Now, technically speaking, we do have a true spider species, but tarantula are different than your typical spiders because they have book lungs. That's why they can get to obscene sizes. Oh yeah,
They have what?
book lungs.
Book one. My brain's heard Pokemon. I'm like, wait, I know.
Look at that. She almost has all of her urticating hairs. I say almost because the other day I think she used some on me. As did... I don't think I can get a good... This little shit right here, who decided to go on a walk trying to find a mate. Real cute there. You see that bald spot on his abdomen? Yeah, that's what happens when you piss them off. And he got pissed off, he got irate, because I did not want to let him free roam the house. Kind of important, especially when you have roommates that are not entirely too fond of arachnids as a whole. And of course, Duchess, our youngest golden retriever, and Monkey, our white kitty cat, both decided that they wanted to be a part of the shenanigans.
They wanted to help.
Yeah, no. The only person that needed to get hit with urticating hairs was me. And I like that you like. That makes me happy. I like it when people actually like the animals that I'm showcasing. We have had quite a few people that are nasty individuals. Look at this mess. That used to be a toy.
What did? Oh. You should see the...
Now it's a hashtag. It's a was were.
Oh, that's nothing. You should see the piece of ball that's around here. That sounded bad.
The piece of ball. Well, we do have a one-nut wonder.
Who's gonna be a no-nut wonder?
Yeah, we have a one-nut wonder who's gonna be a no-nut blunder. Ayo.
Oliver's like, what? You talk about me?
Yeah, Oliver, you're gonna be missing both members. You are going to be fixed. I almost said eunuch, but I think a eunuch is where they chop everything off.
He still needs to pay correctly.
All right, here we go. Let's put this away. Oh, here we go. And we're not going to be seeing Demonocentropas balfouri for a while, unfortunately. Our little colony has gone I wouldn't say MIA. They're on a sabbatical. They have all decided to go.
They're hibernating.
Come on. All right, the next one is probably our heaviest tarantula. Asiodora parabana, or commonly referred to. That's not afraid of animals. Like, in people's defenses, there's something within many people that makes them unreasonably afraid of creepy crawly critters. Now, to be frank, there are some creepy crawly critters that you should be afraid of.
They asked what other animals we have.
I think I...
Doggies, a kitty, a scorpion,
Alright. Don't mind the little bit of mess I need to vacuum. This, right here, is my brother's dog, Wolf. He is a husky mix. This is my little girl. This is Duchess. This is Duchess. She's slowly learning to potty outside. This is Oliver. He knows to potty outside. This is Monkey.
He knows to potty in a box.
He knows to potty in... Oh, God. How's the litter smell?
I don't know if our nose is working right. But it doesn't smell it.
Do we have baking powder? Okay, well, hopefully I can...
no, but we do have baking soda.
Yeah, look at this little shit. Look at this little shit. Yeah. Surprisingly, these guys don't do a whole lot to try and hurt our other animals. Little guy, ball python, is tucked behind his water dish for right now. Woo! His heat emitter is working.
Don't burn us.
Well, gotta check to make sure it's working. Then we have Mochi. our leucistic ball python sticking his nose out. And then we have Belle. She is a firefly morph ball python. Very yellow with yellow eyes. Look at that. That is so cool.
You can't show off the centipede.
Nope. Look at that. Woo. Look how clear that is now. It wasn't that clear before when I zoomed in. Wow. She looks like a freaking dragon. What a beautiful girl. Absolutely stunning. And in this corner, we have the elusive centipede. You can always figure out that he's in there because he'll leave little bits of his food somewhere. Oh, you guys are in luck. Where the fuck? Okay, there he is. That is part of the centipede right there. Looks like the abdomen. Look at that.
I have a sneeze that won't come out. Oh!
What?
I being up this past weekend.
Yeah?
Mom was telling everybody about the glittery asshole.
The glittery asshole.
Remember the keychain?
Oh, God. So this is our salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Feel free to follow, by the way, if you're not already following. We go live every night, typically doing the same thing.
Earlier, though.
Usually a little bit earlier, I'll give you that. Today, while I was at work, there was a fire down, like, I think they said Bay 2 or around Bay 2. Close to one of the compactors. We're technically a glorified garbage dump. But I got 2 hours overtime dealing with that, and I don't even know if I filled out the paperwork correctly. Oh, thank you. Do appreciate it. There we go. There we are. I don't want to go and mess with her too much. A lot of the water droplets landed on top of her. She is by far one of my favorite critters. She is a rescue. The person we bought her from had her and a bunch of her fellow pets in the back of a Outback hatchback where they were not getting any of the heat from the cab of the vehicle. By the time they arrived, they must have been close to 50 degrees. These guys need to be at bare minimum 70, and that's possibly going to make them sick. She was limp and lifeless for 2 weeks, and for 2 weeks, I brought water up to her mouth using a wet paper towel, some plastic forks in my hand. So, I mean, could she have gotten injured doing that? Probably. But at the same time, I didn't want to traumatize her. Are you serious? Anyway, after 2 weeks, she woke up from the nap to beat all naps and chose violence for the next 2 to 3 years until she matured out and became docile. And when I say chose violence, I need to resubmit the video that I have of her climbing on my arm one drunken night. She was absolutely heavy as hell. Alright, her cage is watered. Her water looks good. She is off feed. She's sluggish. She keeps reapplying webbing on that little section of ground. I'm hoping that she is pre-molt, and we'll see her even larger than she is right now. All right, we're going to put her cage back, and then we're going to focus a little bit, not too much, a little bit, on one of our other larger species, our Therapho subhopsis. also known as the giant pink-toed tarantula. This one is going to need some watering. It's kind of a recent molt, so trying to be a little gingerly with him, not trying to rattle his cage too much. He's way past the point where he could be injured by his cage being manipulated, but still, his particular little genus is very susceptible to stress. So okay, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to flip you upside down, turn off this light, try to use well, let's see if that'll work. Oh yeah, that's working much better. There she is. And is the Theraphosa apophysis, or giant pink-toed tarantula. She just recently molt, which means that we need to find her a new habitat. We were supposed to go and do that this weekend, but shit did not occur. Have we mixed any new wet food in with her food? Alright, we might want to do that before bed so she actually eats. Think you can do that, honey? Now, we're not talking when it comes to wet food, the tarantula. No, we're talking about this little shit stick.
Only if you hand me the bowl. I don't know that far without my head going funny.
Alright. Make sure you've got plenty of water. Oh, it says we lost all of our viewers. Alright, here we go. That is a lot of dry food.
Well, I don't know. I just put a bunch in there.
Alright, so here we go. We are...
Did you have a partial bag in here?
There should be, but I don't know if it is enough. Especially with that much food. Just you now. Oh yeah, my wife got off.
I'm back on. I didn't feel anything.
Oh! Oh, my feelings! I said that and she said, but I didn't feel anything. A man's worst nightmare. Somebody get me some aloe vera.
So which one does she not seem to like?
It was actually the beef one. It was very weird. Okay. So, we'll see if she finally ate this roach. Nope, it's still in there. That is our green bottle blue. I'm going to see if I can get in there and take out that roach. Can't see very much from right there, but it's going to be one of those things where I wish you could, but you can't.
Patty. Oliver, are you literally snorting?
There we go.
Stinks.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Should I just drop that puppy in with the...
Sure. Stuff stinks. Well, my nose works.
Shit.
What?
That's not where I wanted it. Actually, you know what? We'll just freeze it. Because I don't know if it's been partially envenomated. I don't know if it's technically viable now. Duchess! Eat. Alright, now. The last little bit makes people a little uncomfortable. It is quite literally where we take care of the food for our tarantulas, not for feeding them now. Honey, can you get the bag out of the freezer?
I was waiting for that one. Just a minute. Oh, gross. Much bad.
It's got roaches in it.
That's why I changed it. It's not that much.
Try not getting anything on top of it because they're fragile after they freeze. Okay. Now,
I'll take the bottle.
you'll take the bottle.
Yeah.
I'll take a drink out of the bottle and then you can take the bottle.
Fine.
What time is it?
I don't know. 9:39.
Alright, we're almost done. We're almost there, folks. Now these are a combination of dubia and orange-head roaches.
Somebody's very happy.
That makes a whole lot of people very uncomfortable. Look at how close that looks. Now this one right here is a female orange head.
Thank you.
You can tell because she doesn't have a white dot.
Oh, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, it helps if they actually close the cage when he's done. Yeah! You know there's more food in there, girly.
Well, how much did she eat? Yeah, it would, but it won't. So
Is it
let's.
she hiding in her den?
Yeah. So this right here is a male orange-head roach. It's got the white dot on the end of its abdomen. And this is what nightmares are made out of. Oh, yeah, don't get the effect when I have it so zoomed in. Alright, so this right here is a dubia female. By the way, they have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces, and they can't use these wings to fly. At least not that I've seen. That's all for posturing. This is a male dubia. He's got a narrower body, darker complexion with very long wings. These gray little fellows here are dubia juveniles, while the red-bodied critters are orange-head juveniles. These guys are exceptional feed critters to have because they need to have extremely warm temperatures to reproduce. Yes, they are creepy, they are crawly, but because of the way that they grow, they actually provide you with a good variety of both medium, small, and large prey items for your animals. That's why I have them, because I can feed the babies to our babies and feed the adults to our adults and sell them on the side if I need to. Or one, two. Somebody at the door? No, honey. At the door. Can you check the camera? Where's your phone?
In there. I said I dropped a bone.
No, it was at the front door, honey. Where's your phone?
Right here in my hand.
Is that package still on the front porch?
No. Nothing's out there.
That's weird. I heard the faintest little knock.
I told you I dropped a bone
No.
in the bedroom.
It was, again, at the front door.
Yeah, nothing's out there. Nothing. It hasn't went off.
It literally sounded something like this. It was at the front door. That was crazy. At least it's not like the boot steps that we've heard from time to time. Heavy boot steps are coming up that front porch. And then we check the camera and there ain't nothing. Now these are a tropical variety that need to have an incredibly warm environment, as I stated, for them to really kick off and reproduce. They have a nursery on the very bottom of all of this. Fun fact, actually not so fun fact, before we put them all in this container, both species had their own little habitat. However, one day, I was going through, ooh, look who's out, and I checked, and the dubia roach container was infested with ants, and their whole nursery had been decimated. They were gone. So I put them all together in this cage. I put a line of Vaseline around the outside, which the ants have trouble crossing, and we haven't had a problem since. Now this is Belle. A better look at Belle. Hi, girly. What you doing? She's a chunky girl. You gonna try to come out? It's kind of the wrong day to be holding you, child. Really would not be good. Can I get you to go back in? She's like, no, I want out. Child. There you go. Maybe tomorrow. They are very handleable. Ball pythons are probably one of the best species to own when it comes to first-time reptiles. You don't technically need to have any special lighting. However, you do want to make it so, oh my god, I've got a third nipple. No, I don't. It's this right here. You do want to make it so that they have adequate humidity, about 60% in their cage. And then you want to have a warm side of 90 to 100 and a cold side of about 75. That way they can thermoregulate their body because they don't have the ability to produce body heat like you or I. All right, hold on.
Duchess, no.
Duchess! Now, it's been fun. But the time has come, ladies and gentlemen, for this live to be brought to a close. I've got to get ready for bed. Tomorrow spawns a whole day of dealing with cleanup at the site.
Are they even going to be open?
I don't know. The fire happened right at one of the compactors. It was so bad. It was so bad that when I went and looked at the entrance to Bay 1, it was nothing but a wall of smoke. It was absolutely terrifying. In any case, I will be back on tomorrow about 8, maybe 8:30. I know you've subscribed, but if anybody's out there watching this that hasn't, by all means do so. I will be consistent. I will be more than happy to talk about most anything with anybody.
Especially animal stuff.
Especially animal stuff. You want to learn more about what? Ball pythons, tarantulas, what happened at work. Hold on. I'm going to set you down right there. I got to deal with the... Oh, we have another viewer. If you haven't subscribed, do so. I will be back on pretty much every night. Unless something crazy happens and I want to talk to you guys during the day. Oh. I don't want to... I know he's finishing the sentence. I don't want to be rude. All of this is coming to a close. Anywho, I can't stay on forever. I gotta get to bed. It is
Ow! Careful.
the largest animal we have. That would probably not the pets. Well, they're all pets, but the tropical animals we have. This little guy. He is a standard ball python. He measures closing in at 6 feet, although he doesn't look like it there. That's supposed to be... Oh my god, it's so dry in there. How? Tomorrow we've got to fucking put water in. His environment needs... Well, actually, we should probably do that really quick tonight. Dogs. Go get the water. Honey, can you clear it off a little bit in there? He's got the standard care of your typical ball python. Really, your typical tropical variety of any python. You gotta have 90 to 100 in the warm side, 75 in the cool side. He's probably the least expensive animal we own right now, as it comes to the general fee that it costs to obtain his particular variety of ball python. Of course, he was pretty much free from a Petco down in California because they were going to put him down. My father said, well, if you're just going to put him down, I could take him off your hands. And, well, he got him home. See, what happened was he had multiple stuck sheds over his eyes. So he had like 5 layers of eye cap. And my dad went in with a flathead screwdriver. Do not do that. Just take it to a vet, folks. And he took the flathead screwdriver to it and pried out those stuck eye caps. That could have really gone 2 ways. The snake could have been damaged and then have to be put down. Or what actually happened, which was everybody came out on top and we got a new pet. Ah! Duchess! You almost got a broken leg stepping under my feet. I don't want to pay that vet bill, and I really don't want to baby you more than I already do. She's kind of pouting in the corner because I yelled at her. Well, what do you expect when you get under my feet and almost become a puppy pancake? I weigh 278 pounds. Used to be 340. I'm not going to toot my own horn too much. It was just a lot of walking. Just a lot of walking. But still, little tiny puppy, 278 pounds. That is just an accident we don't need to have. So anyway, I gotta get to bed. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.